Hello students, welcome to Jigyasa Educational. I am Kulesh Chandra Deka. Today I am going to discuss an important topic in English, which is the difference in uses between two important prepositions, that is for and since. Here we will discuss how we use these two prepositions. Generally, we use for with a period of time in the past, present and future, and since is used with a point of time in the past. Remember these 2 points. We use for with a period of time in the past, present and future. That means for can be used in all tenses of verb. Generally, since is used with a point of time in the past. For refers to a period of time. Example, 5 years for 5 years, 2 days for 2 days, for 1 week, for 6 weeks, for 3 months. Thus, for is used to talk about an amount of time or space. The amount of time does not need to be exact. We use vague period of time like for a long month, for ages, for the weekend, etc. So what happens? The time that follows the preposition for does not need to be exact. It may be a vague period of time. Thus we can say in the sentence, after for a period of time will come. This period of time may be accurate or exact, or maybe vague. For can be used when we talk about past, present, future. That means in all tenses of verb we can use for. Let's come to some examples. Last month I traveled for 10 days. It is past tense. The second one is I am traveling for 10 days. Present continuous tense. I travel for 10 days every month. Present indefinite. It is a habitual action. Next month I will travel for 10 days. Future indefinite. So what happens? We can use the preposition for with time in all tenses of verb. It can be used with past tense, it can be used with present tense, and also with future tense. Remember, after for you will get a period of time which may be exact or vague. Regardless of the verb tense, the preposition for is followed by a period of time. Now come to the use of since. Before going to discuss the uses of since, I want to remind you that when an action began in the past and continues into the present time, we also use for, the preposition for. Generally, it is used with present perfect tense or present perfect continuous tense. Like in this sentence, example, they have lived in this house for 10 years. Here, the action began 10 years ago and still it continues to the present time. Similarly, it has been raining for 3 hours. That means action began 3 hours ago and still continues. Since is used to refer a point of time. It can refer to a point after a specific event. It can refer to a point after a point of time or sorry, okay, that's all right. It can refer to a point after a specific event. That means we can take the specific point from the point of view of time, and also a specific event after a particular point of time, 6 a.m. since morning, since Sunday, since Monday, since May, like this. Specific event, since we left school, since the storm destroyed the whole valley, and like this. Or it can refer to a particular point beginning sometime in the past and continuing until the present time. He has been suffering from fever since Monday. That means since Monday he has been suffering from fever till today, till this time. So come to the example. He has been suffering from fever since Monday after a particular point of time in the past. Here, since Monday is the particular point of time in the past. In the second sentence, I have not seen her since we left school. So here, since is used after a particular event in the past. We left school. When we left school. So what happens? We see that since is used mainly in perfect tenses. It may be present perfect tense, it may be present perfect continuous tense. Here we have two sentences. We have to correct it. I have been reading this book since 2 hours. So what happens? Here the period is mentioned, so it is not since, it should be for. Again, she has been living in this house for 2010. It is the specific point of time in the past, so what happens? We should use since here. So students, I have tried to explain you all about the differences between since and for. I hope you will be benefited by this video. Hope to meet you again in our next videos. Till then, I want to say you goodbye.